In the last part of our seminar, we're going to look at an application and we're going to model this with a trig function, in this case, sine. It says the height of water in a wave pool oscillates between a maximum of 3 feet, a minimum of 10 feet. The wave generator pumps 3 waves per minute. I want to write a sine function that represents the height of the water at time t seconds. Then we want to graph that. Well, the first thing we're going to do, let's find our vertical shift. Or let's find our vertical shift. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the average of my maximum and minimum. So 10 plus 6 divided by 2. Well, that'll be 16 divided by 2, which will be 8. So I know K equals 8 on this problem. What is my amplitude? Well, if my midline is 8 and where maximum is 10, I'm going from 8 to 10, so my amplitude is going to be 2. Now we've got to find the period. Well, it says we have 1 wave or 3 waves per minute. So we have 3 waves. Let's actually put it, I'm going to do the reciprocal of that because I want my period as in time. So I'm going to say in 1 minute, there are 3 waves. Well, let's put this in terms of seconds. So in 60 seconds, there are 3 waves. In other words, we have 1 wave every 20 seconds. So that's my period. So my period is 20 seconds. But then I want to find B, so I'm going to say B then is 2 pi divided by my period. So I'm going to say 2 pi divided by 20, which is going to be pi over 10. So that's my value of B. Now let's write our function. So y equals, my amplitude is 2. I don't have a phase shift, do I? So y equals 2 times the sine of pi over 10 times x. And then I have a phase shift of 8. Now, since we're doing an application, we're looking at the height here, aren't we? So let's, instead of doing y and x, let's do height equals 2 times the sine of pi over 10 times t plus 8. Same thing, isn't it? But a little bit more application here. So when I graph this, I don't have a phase shift, so that makes my life a lot easier. I do know my vertical shift is going to be up 8. And since I'm doing sine, I know that part's going to be at 0. I know my amplitude, my period is 20 seconds. So I'm going to go out here 20 seconds. And my amplitude is 2. So I'm going to go up 2, back to 0, down 2 to 6 then, right? And then back to 0. And there's the sketch of your graph. That's all we're looking for there.